Welcome to Go Stargazing Live. We're just going to play the countdown. You can see the menu of what's coming up tonight, and then we will be back with you shortly. And welcome to Go Stargazing Live, Space Explorers Assemble. I am Vicky Video, and in this show, we've got loads of great stuff coming up, so please stick around. We're on for the next 60 minutes. In this show, we have got Cosmo, the fastest sloth in the universe. But can you guess where he's been to this time? We have what, or rather who, is in the sky this month. I'm excited for this one. It's my new squeeze. We've got cool space things to do with the kids. We've got Dr. Jenny Shipway on the 100 Hours Challenge, which you will really, really want to get involved in. Plus, we're joined by Steve Tonkin, Dark Skies Advisor at Cranbourne Chase National Landscape. There might be Aurora tonight. We've got Captain Neil on, telling us about that and how you can get to meet him at this weekend's International Astronomy Show, which is this Saturday. So, first things first, let's go for the theme tune.
It's Go Stargazing Live. Make the night sky come alive. It's Go Stargazing Live. Make the night sky come alive. Find the best and darkest places to go stargazing. Cool events and cosmic fun. We'll make the sky amazing. It's Go Stargazing Live. Make the night sky come alive. It's Go Stargazing Live. Make the night sky come alive. With your host, Vicky Video. And maybe, just maybe, a bit of Cosmo.
It's Cosmo, the telescope sloth. Good evening. So, the best thing about this show, we have got an interactive chat room. Please say hello. Let us know where you are watching from. Don't be shy, even if you've never joined a live stream like this. Come into the chat room and say hello and just type it in the comments and they should pop up on the screen. We have learned astronomers on standby to answer all of your questions. Even if you are just getting into the world of stargazing, please ask away. We are here to equip you with the utmost basics. So don't be shy. We've already got the comments. Let's have a look. What's happening? Yes, welcome to our live stream. Please let us know in the comments where you are watching from and follow our Facebook page for cool things to look out for in the night sky. Hey, we've got somebody watching from Canada, Winnipeg. Hi, James Fast. That's great. I think you should be able to see some aurora tonight. I hope you've got clear skies. I know that they're pretty active this evening. It's Bob, the man with the starry-eyed face. Hi, Vicky. Nice to see you again. Fred Fish, let's have a look. What a theme song. Love it. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you, Fred. Hey, it's Gav from Anglesey Astronomical Society. Hello there, Anglesey. I think I'll be coming in the next few days. Back on the island. Yeah. I'm Philip Valentino. Hello, Philip is watching. We've got Paula. Hello from the Wirral. Maybe you'll get to see some aurora tonight. I know there's decent dark skies out on the Wirral. Hi, Peter Lee is watching from Kefalonia. We've got some international viewers tonight. We just love that. I mean, it's the nature of the internet. It's international, isn't it? But it's great to have you from wherever you are in the world. And maybe you're watching the replay of this show, which would be fantastic as well. Oh, look at all this. Hi, Nigel is from Hampshire in Complain. Is that a place? Or are you complaining about Hampshire? Katie Hughes from Loch Lomond. Hi, Katie. Lovely to have you on the show. Connor is Connor Bone watching from Somerset in the UK, in UK Burnham-on-Sea. Hi there. Lovely, lovely Somerset. Lovely, lovely Somerset. So yes, please carry on letting us know where you're watching from and ask away in the chat room. It's interactive and we want your questions. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, so there's not actually all that much stuff happening in the sky planetary wise this month, but if you are out early in the morning, you may just see an old winter friend. Hello, we've got a few more of these here. We've got David, clear skies, south of Loch Lomond. Brenda and Tim watching from, oh, my mouse is sticking. Come. Oh, my computer's sticking by the look of it. What's happening here? Apologies if my internet goes flaky. I'm at the mercy of the internet gods. With any luck, the forest fire smoke will be off, I'm not going to swear, in time to see the aurora tonight. You're not complaining. It's Cow Plain. I thought I'd never heard of a place called Complain. Just a little typo there, Nigel. So if you go out very early oh, here's Kath. Hello. Hello. It's lovely to have you all along. I can't keep up with these comments now, actually. So if you could comment where and when you're watching from, yeah, I'm afraid I can't show all these comments. There's just so many of them. Good evening, Kath. Right, pleasantries done. Let's find out who is in the sky this month. If you've been out really, really early or late, depending on which you prefer to call it, you may have just seen one of our most famous and easily recognizable constellations. Let's meet Orion. He is a very early morning object at the moment, but in a few weeks, we'll see him peeping up across the trees. And by Christmas, he'll be cartwheeling. I like the way he cartwheels across the sky. He's one of the most recognizable constellations. It's a must-see for any stargazer. His distinctive belt and surrounding bright stars make it easy to spot, even for beginners. And Orion, he's a hunter. He's very handsome. I have actually got a little bit of a crush on Orion. And as it happens, we've got him on the line now. Hi, Orion.
Hello, Vicky. Hello, Go Stargazers. I am Orion, mighty hunter of the night sky. I'm not so sure about getting up so early on these mornings, but as the year progresses, you should see me rise about 4 minutes earlier every night. I am named after a legendary Greek hunter. You can find the Orion Nebula in my sword, and I'm a very big constellation spanning a large part of the sky. The kids will absolutely love to see me, and I can be spotted from areas even with light pollution. I'm sorry, Vicky. Thank you for asking me out for a drink, but I'm going out with Cassiopeia right now.
Fine, I've been snubbed by a constellation. Story of my life. Right, we'll be back in a moment with Cosmo's clues.
Go Stargazing Live
is sponsored by First Light Optics, home of the Sea Star Smart Telescope that everyone can use.
Meteorites are rare rocks that landed from outer space. And now you can own a piece of the cosmos from MSG Meteorites. You can have your meteorite encased in fine jewellery. And they make ideal and exciting gifts for space lovers and those with a curious mind. This is Martin Goff. He's a crime scene investigator by day and a meteorite dealer by night. Meteorites make him very happy. Look at that smile, and he'll be more than happy to guide you through the buying process. MSG Meteorites, inspired by wonderful and enigmatic rocks from space. Whoosh! Be a big dipper, protect the night. It starts with you, a mindful light.
Be a big dipper. A message from Cranbourne Chase National Landscape and International Dark Sky Reserve.
Big Dipper.
Download our free Go Stargazing mobile app
to find out what's that in the sky, where and when to stargaze, and the best telescopes for beginners.
Right, Who's this fluffy little fella? If you're just joining us, this is Cosmo. He used to be a telescope sloth, but he's been upgraded now to a meteorite sloth. He is the fastest sloth, probably, in the universe. And he's sponsored by MSG Meteorites, Martin Goff there. And look, Cosmo has got his new meteorite necklace bling. This is a beautiful silver necklace and his MSG badge. So what happens every show is Cosmo disappears off somewhere different in the solar system or the universe. I am going to read out some clues and you have got to guess where he's been. But don't guess now because it'll spoil all the fun for everybody. Leave it until I've released the third clue. Otherwise, you will be banished into the Orion Nebula for all eternity. And trust me, it is very cold there.
Cosmo, lighting up the night on an MSG meteorite.
But can you glean where he's been?
Cosmo, I'll have to get rid of that fusion crust. He's all mucky. Okay, clue number 1. Don't type it in the comments, please, because you'll never guess this anyway. It's such a vague clue. Hopefully get a bit more specific towards the end of the show. This heavenly body where Cosmo has been is 4.6 billion years old. So it's quite old. That's the only clue you're getting. Okay, what's on in the sky? No, not what's in the sky. What is actually happening on Earth in the next couple of weeks? We have got dozens of events. You can catch them all on the Go Stargazing app and the website. Friday, 13th of September, Hesketh Park Observatory Heritage Open Day. Friday the 13th, Ross Observatory Public Open Evening. Friday the 13th, Public Observing at Highley Community Observatory. That one's definitely weather dependent. Tuesday the 17th September, Kiel Observatory Public Open Evening. Anglesey Astronomical Society. Next meeting is the 18th of September. I think me and Cosmo are going to be there. Then we've got the Young Astronomers meeting on the 26th at the Breakwater Park. Beautiful venue for stargazing. I'll be on the island. Hopefully I'll see you there. But most exciting of all, it's the International Astronomy Show this weekend. In fact, it's this Saturday. It's totally free. It's in a brand new venue. Bring the whole family, have a great day out. There's very much an emphasis on it being a family event and getting youngsters into stargazing. And it's this Saturday. And guess who you might be able to meet? It's Captain Neil.
Hey, good evening, Vicky.
Hello, you are the captain of the ship here at Go Stargazing, aren't you?
Well, not of your ship. I'm still struggling to comprehend. I've just followed Orion the Hunter. I wasn't expecting that. So
you can't beat Orion.
Indeed, no, you're absolutely right. So yeah, he's an early morning riser at the moment. I think maybe 2-3 o'clock in the morning if you want to see him.
Brilliant. So Neil, might have some Aurora kicking off tonight. Tell us about that, please.
Yes. It's looking good. All of the signs are looking really good for the Northern Lights to be seen, certainly across northern latitudes, so Scotland, Northern England, Northern Ireland, and by that's quite likely visible to the naked eye. A little bit further south, you might catch it on camera, or you might even see it naked eye further south as well. It's a really big storm, a big geomagnetic storm at the moment. So as soon as this show's over, I'm heading out. I'm going to head out, find somewhere away from the worst of the light pollution and just have a look towards the north, see if I can see anything. So
fingers crossed, Neil. I hope we're not keeping you from those Aurora, but you're here for the duration of the show now. So fingers crossed. So there's something great happening this weekend. Tell us about what's happening on Saturday, please.
Yeah. So there's the International Astronomy Show. It's a free show based in a place called the Sports Connection, which is just to the southeast of Coventry. So it's really quite a central location. As I said, it's free. There's going to be lots of sort of vendors. So if you're interested in buying a telescope, there's lots of different telescope vendors. They'll help get you the right sort of kit that you're looking for. I mean, you're looking at beginner stuff right through to all of the fancy high-end equipment and cameras. So it's a really cool venue. They also have some free talks as well. So there's 4 guest speakers who are doing some talks. And yeah, I'll be there as well. So if you'd like to come up and say hello, I'll be very pleased to meet you.
Brilliant. Okay, so I've got a little clip here of what you can expect to see at the show. So we've got this is from last year's show, I do believe, but let's have a little peek at the kind of things that you can be expecting. sounds really good, doesn't it?
It's definitely one of those keep your wallet in your pocket type shows.
Oh no, make everybody spend as much as possible. Oh, and
Yeah.
of course, Grant and the team are going to be there from First Light Optics with the Sea Star, right?
Yeah, I'll have the sea stars there. Yeah, yeah.
The robotic telescope that is taking the absolute astronomy world by storm, right?
It certainly is. I had my sea star out last night, actually, testing some live streams of the planets. So I'm going to do some live streams of the planets to the Go Stargazing Facebook page in the coming days, maybe week or so.
Oh, Kath's going to be there as well. We had Kath on a few weeks ago on the show. Hi, Kath. Don't tell Billy the cat that you're going to be away for too long. He'll be so sad. That Billy is a very disapproving cat. So then we've also got, hi, Gary, watching from Wirral, Merseyside, going out to Liso Bay to try and catch the Aurora. Good luck. I hope you see the dancing lady.
Yeah, good luck to you, Gary.
Good luck to everybody. And Neil, thanks so much for coming on the show. And you'll be lurking in the chat room answering astronomy questions, won't you?
I'll do my best. Yes.
Thank you, Neil. All right, then. We're going to rapidly move on. Thank you and see you soon. Bye. It's Captain Neil, everybody. Captain Neil, I've got to salute every time I see him. So look, Cosmo is looking really blingy at the moment, and there is a good reason why. So let me just pop this one on the screen. God, there's so many comments. Thank you, everybody. So, oh, what's happened? It's not coming on. I've got a sticky mouse, I think. I might have spilt something in it. I've got a lollipop in it or something. Okay, thanks to our sponsor, MSG Meteorites. You can go to the website and start buying your Christmas presents. This is what happened to Cosmo this week when he got a very exciting parcel. Going off. My internet keeps going off. That's never happened before. As I say, I'm at the mercy of the internet gods. Here we go. Cosmo, wake up. Cosmo, fastest sloth in the universe. It's your swag from MSG Meteorites. Look what Martin sent you. Cosmo, you got a magnet. Ooh, what's this, Cosmo? Wake up, Cosmo. Right, Cosmo, we're going to be sticking these badges all over you. And a little awesome keyring there. And we got a pen with a stylus on it. Cosmo, you're going to have to learn how to write. But best of all, Cosmo, I think we got you some bling. Cosmo just loves his fragment of the Campo del Cielo iron meteorite. Look at all that swag, Cosmo. Have you ever put a badge onto a sloth before? And you got some real live moon dust, Cosmo. You truly are the most cosmic sloth in the universe. Thank you, Martin at MSG Meteorites. Oh, Cosmo, we're getting you in a bit of a tangle here. I don't think this is the correct way to rock a space rock. There, that's better now. You're looking bling-tastic, Cosmo. He is looking rather good, yes. And how pretty is that little piece of meteorite there? It's from the Campo del Cielo. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Fall, which was discovered in Argentina in the 1500s by Spanish explorers. So that's got a lot of provenance attached to it. How cool is that? And his little badge there. He didn't half squeal when I pinned the badge to his belly, but there we go. Right, next Cosmo clue. As I say, please do not answer right now. Wait until I have read out the third and the final clue. Cosmo, where have you been? The temperature of this planet's particular core, so there's a good clue. It's a planet. It's 5,500 degrees, which is as hot as the surface of the sun, give or take a few little toasty degrees. Okay, so Go Stargazing is all about getting everybody into not just astronomy, but I'm going to call it sky joy. Every single time I step outside of the door, the very first thing I do is look up, whether it's daytime, I will put my hand up over the sun if it's visible and see if there is a halo in the sky surrounding the sun. These are ice crystals, which can make fantastic patterns and arcs around the sun. I look for birds. I look at the clouds. it's just innate in me to look up in the daytime, but at nighttime, it's even better. And I'm going to call it sky joy. I just seem to think there's something wonderful about disconnecting from your screen, looking skyward. And it is a habit that it would be fantastic if more of us could get into it, especially the kids. That is what Go Stargazing is about. It's about family stargazing, disconnecting from the screens and reconnecting with your family. And with so much light pollution around nowadays, it really is a tragedy that it's getting harder and harder to see the sky, which means moments under the stars are ever more precious. We want you to be getting the family together, going out to these dark places, or even just going out in your back garden or looking through your window. We want to encourage you to look at the sky more and feeling that connection with the universe, with the cosmos, and just experiencing that sky joy. That is why the 100 hours challenge is so incredible. And we're going to meet Dr. Jenny Shipway any moment now. She is going to be telling us about a challenge that is taking place in early October that everybody can participate in. So in one moment, well, right now, in fact, let's not beat around the bush. Here's Dr. Jenny.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Dr. Jenny Shipway. How are you tonight?
I am wonderful. It's very nice to be here. Thank you for inviting me on.
Oh, good. So you've got a fantastic backdrop there. Well, first of all, tell us who you are and what you do.
I am a science communicator, I guess. So I used to work in science centres. So I ran the big planetarium in Winchester for a long time and did lots of planetarium shows and ran events there. But I'm now kind of itinerant and I work on different projects for different people around the world doing science communication. I write planetarium shows, I run projects, and I'm really like networks and things that bring people together and working with different people in collaborative projects.
Excellent. And where are you based tonight then?
I'm in Winchester still. It's a nice place to live. I'm happy to stay here.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Yes, I'm in Manchester. So you're quite a bit further south than me. Do you think you're going to go out and look for the Aurora tonight? Oh, right.
I don't think we're going to see it tonight. We're not really in the right bit of the country. So,
oh, fingers crossed, although they have been spotted in Tucson, Arizona, I do believe. That doesn't sound right because they're hours behind us. Maybe they saw them last night, but I think they were quite far south last night.
I'll check it out when the show ends.
Excellent. Fingers crossed you get to see some, Jenny. So tell us about the project, the 100 hours challenge. Tell us more about it because I can't wait to get involved with it.
Well, this came out of the fact that one of my many hats I wear is that I am, and I'm going to take a deep breath for this.
Come on.
I am the International Astronomical Union Office for Astronomy Outreach National Outreach Coordinator for the United Kingdom.
Right. Say that again. I'm going to try to compartmentalize.
Once is enough. So anyway, as part of this role, I'm meant to be promoting the international astronomical events in unions events in the UK. And my favorite one is they have 100 hours of astronomy. And the idea is we have 100 hours and people in different countries all over the world all do astronomy during this time. So you can imagine during this time as night sweeps across the Earth's surface, people and it's over 60 countries looking up and doing astronomy things. So I love this idea. Again, I like bringing people together.
Yes.
So I wanted to do something in the UK for 100 hours. And I met Neil, and Neil is a very good person. So he made everything possible. And what we wanted to do is do a project that would be for everyone. And it's not just for people who are able to get out and go to an outreach project. And it's not just for people who already know quite a lot of astronomy. And your sky joy thing, that's exactly it. We just want to bring a bit of sky joy to everyone in the UK.
Excellent. So tell us, how do we, well, first of all, what are the dates?
Right, so the dates are the 2nd to the 5th of October. So Wednesday the 2nd to Saturday the 5th. And the end of that overlaps a bit with World Space Week as well. So people have got double the reason to get involved.
Excellent. So it's a 100-hour window where you've got to complete challenges. Tell us about the challenges.
Yeah, so what we've got is we've got a web. I want to call it an app. It's not actually an app. You don't need to download anything. You just go to the website but it feels like an app. It's very natural. And you go there and we give 4 simple challenges. So they're not really complicated. You don't need any special equipment. They're all things that you would be able to do maybe from outside your house in suburbia. You don't need to drive into the countryside, into a dark sky site. And we explain how to do them. And there's a little video of my assistant national outreach coordinator, Gemma, who very beautifully explains everything. And then you can look up at the sky, find our objects, and then you can tell the app you found them. Excuse me. And then you win a badge and you could share it. You get like an image. You can share it on social media to celebrate your achievement. And we've got other little bits of information as well about the objects and things you can find out, and some nice, interesting links as well. And when you do it, what also happens is that you drop a marker on our map. So we have a map of the UK. And every time someone submits a challenge, you get a little marker. You choose a shape. So there's 16 different shapes you can choose. Like you can have a cat or a bicycle or a cup of tea, all sorts of things. And then that marker will go on your location. And we don't take exact locations. So you just put in your nearest town name and you can zoom in and click on it and you'll see your little marker in there. And you can go and look at everyone else's and see what markers they've chosen, what challenges they've completed in different parts of the country.
That's fantastic. I hope everybody gets involved. We'll have more details about that later. One of the things, we've had a little pre-chat about this, Jenny, and one of the things that's really important is that you don't need a telescope or binoculars for this. If you're just waiting for the bus or looking out your window, you can just look up. What we're really intending to do with the challenge is to just break down the perceived barriers to going out and having a fantastic time looking at the sky, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we're doing we want people to be sharing it on social media, and we'll be doing promoted posts on Instagram, because like you say, if we could catch people on their commute home, and people are outside at night, and just take 5 minutes to look up and enjoy the sky. I think people we want to kind of give people the excuse to do it. And if you've got friends who have never done astronomy ever, even, and never really thought about it, this is a really good opportunity. If you tell them about it, you can try to encourage them to use this as an excuse to go outside, even just look out their bedroom window. And I think when people do look up, it's incredible, isn't it? If you just take a moment and look up there, when you realize what you're seeing, it really does affect you. And whatever effect that has on people, that's got to be a good thing.
This is the perfect activity to get the kids involved in, a taster session of all the wonders that stargazing and astronomy can bring, with light pollution and screen time and gaming. Getting the kids out there and looking up is just ever more important, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think just reconnecting people. I think culturally, we've maybe lost a lot of our connection with the night sky because of, like you say, light pollution and just artificial light and being inside at night. But it's not difficult. It's wonderful to go to a dark sky site with a telescope. I mean, of course it is. But it's not difficult to, at a very basic level, just kind of rekindle that connection. And it's good for mental health. It's good for everything, just to be outside and feel a connection to nature. If you live in a built-up environment, that's like untouched, the kind of nature, the universe right above you.
Excellent. So you've partnered with Neil from Go Stargazing. I'm just going to get him on now, and you two can have a little chat. Let's get Neil back on.
The man without which none of this could possibly have happened. You built the website for us. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. It was a great idea, Jenny. You came up with it, so it was great to collaborate with you, and looking forward to next month. There's a countdown on the website, and every time I look at it, it gets lower, and I get more excited and a little bit more nervous. So yeah.
And I love seeing there's astronomy societies around the country are running events that's integrating it, because we've made it easy for them to integrate it and given them hands-on activities and a big screen they can use. So it's really nice now seeing their adverts coming out on social media for all of their events as well.
Excellent. Well, Jenny, thank you so much. And Neil, good luck with the challenge. I really hope it all goes really well for you. And I'll definitely be participating, and Cosmo will be too. Come on. All right. Well, good luck. And Neil, have a great time at the show. Will you be attending the show, Jenny?
I won't be myself, but I have sent a load of stickers and flyers. And there's going to be a National Astronomy Week banner as well, which I'm also coordinating National Astronomy Week, which is from the 1st to the 9th of February next year. So we're going to be telling everyone about that very soon now. We'll start to tell everyone about what will be happening.
Excellent. Well, good luck, the pair of you. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Jenny. Oh, so excited for 100 hours. It's going to be brilliant. Get everybody involved. I've had a really salty tea. Excuse me. Okay, well, summer is pretty much over, isn't it? What I'd really like to know in the comments is what's the best thing you have seen in the sky this summer? Drop it into the comments. I'll show it on the screen. The best thing I have seen in the sky this summer. I did actually manage to catch that aurora burst from a few months ago that covered the whole of the UK, although it was very faint from the city centre of Manchester. But I lay back in the park and I could kind of see just some faint wisps going overhead. Nothing to write home about, but still, I think it's the first time I've truly seen the aurora. So tell us, what is the best thing you've seen in the sky this summer? I tell you what, the best thing I have seen is undoubtedly probably the nicest thing I've ever seen in the night sky was me and my best friend Danielle drove out to the part of the Peak District really, really late, and we actually got to see the Perseids and a UFO. I'll tell you about that in a minute. It was actually quite scary. But we drove out and we couldn't find any field. We couldn't find any clear spots. And eventually we were driving off down these tiny little country lanes. We should have looked at the Go Stargazing website to find a better place, to be honest, rather than just winging it. Fatal mistake. And we pulled off down this tiny little back lane with cars and no passing places. And where we pulled in, just this tree-lined kind of gate into a field, I looked beyond the gate and there was this beautiful field, and we took the chairs over the gate and sat in the field for about 3 hours. And we saw dozens and dozens of the most perfect little Perseids going at 36 miles per second. And then we were looking at Cygnus, which is a star-shaped pattern in the sky. We were looking at Cygnus, gazing at the shooting stars, 3 a.m. And I said to my friend Danielle, did you see that star move? No. Did you see that star move? And then one of the stars, it was definitely a star, or it looked like one anyway, just started to go like this. Then it'd go back to its place, and then it'd go back to its place. Now, by this point, I mean, I'm a pretty experienced sky observer, and I could not possibly think what it could have been at all. I couldn't, it wasn't a satellite, it wasn't the space station, it wasn't a planet. This thing was very definitely moving around like that. And I was completely 100% convinced that we were having an alien experience because I just deduced everything. Anyway, when we were driving home, I thought to myself, it was a drone. Somebody had the drone up there photographing the Northern Lights and the Perseids, doing some long exposures. That's the only thing it could have been. But I tell you what, it was pretty scary. Look, we've got 11 comments. Let's have a look what we got. You saw the Aurora Bob from Southport Beach, which has fairly dark skies. Lorraine, we have got a lovely clear sky currently. Live in a dark area, no streetlights, so always have an abundance of stars and satellites and maybe UFOs. Oh, and Philip, the night sky from a mountaintop in Lesbos. Excellent. So please, let's see what Kath's seen. The Aurora and the Perseids on the 12th of August was a fab night. We had an Astronomy Society meeting and saw meteors and the Aurora together. Perfect. That's like the holy, what's one down from the Holy Trinity? The Holy Duo. the Holy Double Act. Good stuff. Let's see what Gigi says here. It was wild being on my doorstep, saved a fortune, got some of the neighbors involved too. Was so nice seeing. Yeah, that's another thing. People get exceedingly excited when you share the sky with them. Just grab people on the street. I have had a whole bunch of people in a square in Manchester looking up at the International Space Station. Run around and tell people that there's something amazing in the sky. I guarantee they will thank you for it. Spread the sky joy. Let's see what Kathy's up to. Going out later to take photos of the Aurora in Peterborough. Red alert, red alert, red alert, it's a catastrophe. Basement Jack song there. Red alert for Aurora tonight. Well done, everybody. Keep telling us what's the best thing that you've seen in the sky this summer. And we shall read out your comments. So, oh, come on, Kath. That is how to do it. I have been known to knock on my neighbour's door when the Aurora is out. Why wouldn't you do that? Grab your neighbours, grab them by the lapels. Gently, of course. Otherwise, you might get done for assault. Lead them out and tell them that wonderful things are happening. So, let's see what we have got coming up. We are going to have a couple of little messages from our sponsors here. By the way, if you want to get involved on a commercial level with Go Stargazing Live, please drop me a line. And we've got some fantastic sponsors, but of course, we've got room for more.
Go Stargazing Live
Is sponsored by First Light Optics, home of the Sea Star Smart Telescope that everyone can use.
Meteorites are rare rocks that landed from outer space. And now you can own a piece of the cosmos from MSG Meteorites. You can have your meteorite encased in fine jewellery. And they make ideal and exciting gifts for space lovers and those with a curious mind. This is Martin Goff. He's a crime scene investigator by day and a meteorite dealer by night. Meteorites make him very happy. Look at that smile, and he'll be more than happy to guide you through the buying process. MSG Meteorites, inspired by wonderful and enigmatic rocks from space. Whoosh! Be a big dipper, protect the night. It starts with you, a mindful light.
Be a Big Dipper. A message from Cranbourne Chase National Landscape and International Dark Sky Reserve.
Big Dipper.
Right, what is this amazing object that I have in my hand? It looks pretty contemporary and sleek, doesn't it? This is the Sea Star robotic telescope from First Light Optics, which you can purchase through the Go Stargazing website. Neil will post a link there. Basically, I've had several telescopes in my life and I haven't been able to use a single one of them, even though they're allegedly easy to use. They've been, for me anyway, I mean, some people have an affinity with these things. I certainly do not have an affinity with navigating around the sky. I get lost in my little hometown. I swear to God, I get lost in my little hometown. I really get muddled up with me left and right. My navigation skills are poor. So trying to find my way around stars and planets, it isn't going to happen. What this thing does, and what you'll notice about it, it doesn't have anything for you to look down. It beams the images to an app on your phone and you get fabulous pictures of nebula. Oh, I've got an Aurora alert on my phone. I'll show you that in a moment. Show you how I get my Aurora alerts. I'll come to that in a moment. But anyway, this thing beams the images to your phone and you just leave it outside and sit inside in the nice and warm and you get fantastic images of nebula, of sunspots and all sorts of great things. This is courtesy of First Light Optics. This is what happened. Maybe drop that then. Don't drop the Sea Star, Vicky. This is what happened when I got my Sea Star. Very exciting. The Sea Star S50 from First Light Optics is an exceedingly attractive smart telescope that works straight out of the box. It'd make the ideal present for a young stargazer or even a treat for a seasoned astronomer. With zero experience, you'll be capturing images of the cosmos like this. Let's get it unboxed. Oh, exciting. DPD have already messaged to say that they're expecting my First Light Optics parcel. Excellent and very accurate instructions from the delivery company. It's here 2 days after ordering. Ooh, look what I got. My Sea Star from First Light Optics is here. May contain clouds. We are excited to get this thing charged up and ready to receive images of the cosmos. Right, well, let's dig into that wrapping then. The box was reassuringly well wrapped. The Sea Star S50 comes in a very neat little packaging case. Let's see what's inside. The mysteries of the universe are contained herein. This is a carbon fibre tripod. Wow. That looks like a charging cable. I think that could be the solar filter. If you're impatient, like me, there's a little quick startup guide there. I'm just going to give her a little charge while I go through the quick start instructions. Okay, time to read the quick start guide. The destructions, as my mum calls them. Right, Seastar S50. The instructions were incredibly simple. I downloaded the free app, paired the telescope, and within a few moments I was ready to go out and do solar observing. There's the solar filter, which is great because there are a lot of sunspots right now. Isn't she pretty? A very contemporary piece of kit. And alongside being an attractive ornament, the Seastar is actually a telescope. The Seastar's got its hat on. And within 20 seconds of switching it on, I got these sunspots straight away beamed to my phone. What learning curve? Clear skies? You definitely need a Seastar in your life. Ah, right. Okay, look, thank you so much. I should get it out tonight, really. I think I might be able to see a bit of clear sky out there. This is what happens. Look at this. Come on. That is the Aurora. This free app that I use is Aurora Watch UK. Can you see that monumental red spike on there? That is happening over our heads right now. So I reckon wherever you are in the country, you should get out and go and have a look. And you might be able to see some dancing, shimmering lady. Maybe not so great with the naked eye, but get your phone out and I think what's the nighttime app that I use? I could get this name wrong now. The nightcap app, nightcap camera app, I think does some quite good long exposures, certainly if you've got an iPhone anyway. Good luck. Please watch the end of the show though. You never know what you might miss. I tell you what you're going to miss. You're going to miss Cosmo's final clue and you're going to miss Steve Tonkin from Tinkley Bottom. He's going to have news on the Aurora and observing them in Cranbourne Chase National Landscape. Let's have a look. Gigi, I think that's the right name. Use the same app. Be back in 5, just going for a sneaky peek. Oh, don't two-time me with the Aurora, Lorraine. Hexam. Oh, hi there. Twice brewed stargazing. Love Go Stargazing. So informative and interesting. I'm assuming that's Will on the other end of that message. Hi, Will. Hopefully we'll have you on next time. Kath has got clear skies at the moment. She'll keep an eye out for the Aurora. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so our show is sponsored by Cranbourne Chase National Landscape, which is an absolutely vast area, and they are dedicated to having the most wonderful dark skies and reducing light pollution. So let's go over and have a chat with Steve Tonkin, who is just such a wonderful human being. Come on, waiting in North Wales, I bet you are. Good luck. You get some fabulous images in North Wales. I hope I get to see some Aurora when I'm in Anglesey next week. I really do. I really do. Hey, welcome, Steve Tonkin from Cranbourne Chase National Landscape. There's a link to Chasing Stars, their Dark Skies incentive there. Where does Steve live here? Hi, Steve, are you there?
Hello, I'm Steve Tonkin. I'm the Dark Skies Advisor to the International Dark Sky Reserve on Cranbourne Chase National Landscape. Here to talk about the Aurora and some of the stuff we're going to be doing on our wonderful Dark Sky Reserve. So first of all, let's see what Aurora are. You'll see there's a lot of sunspot activity at the moment, and the sun is coming up to what's called solar maximum, which is when it becomes most active, and that is when we see the sunspots. Every now and again, these things, which are the result of magnetic anomalies on the surface of the sun, burst forth bits of the sun's corona, which comes hurtling towards the Earth, if it comes this way. And these are charged particles. And definition of moving charged particles is, of course, an electric current. So basically, anything in the path of these is bathed in electric current. We have a magnetic field around the Earth, and the charged particles get accelerated down the field lines where they start interacting with molecules in the atmosphere, and they knock electrons out a little bit, and as those electrons go back in a little bit, they emit energy, and we see that energy as light, and that is what the aurora are. So we generally see green and red. Sometimes other colors are possible. Now, to watch those, you want to get to the darkest place you can. You probably won't see initially any color in it. They have to be very strong for you to be able to see color. But if you photograph them just with a phone camera or something like that, the color will come out. So sometimes it just looks like you've got streaks of light in the sky. So if you're very far south and the aurora is very far north, it can just look like unusual light pollution on the horizon. But you can tell easily by photographing it. And the darker where you are, the better it is for all of it, which is why we have our dark sky reserve on Cranbourne Chase, to enable people to enjoy the delights of a wonderful, wonderful night sky that we have here. And to help with that, we do regular stargazing events from October through to March, effectively when the clocks go back. And you can find out about these on our website, which is cranbournechase.org, org.uk. And if you look at our work, Dark Sky Reserve, you'll see links to where we have our dark sky evenings. So come along. We'd love to see you. We really enjoy having people at these events. They're all free. And until you do, wish you clear dark skies. Goodbye.
Oh, thank you. If ever you get an opportunity to meet Steve Tonkin, please go and do it. He's the guy with the beard and the long hair. Bit of a sky god for me, tell you. Right, let's take a look at your comments. Oops. Same here. My fave colour, but love seeing my favourite colour purple over my house in May. Oh, yes, of course. Same here. My fave colour too. Normally, I've got a friend who loves purple. I've not seen her for a couple of years. I'm seeing her this weekend. And yeah, there'll be many purple jokes. And I'm sure she'll be wearing purple too. Hi, Lou. She's probably not watching. Probably not watching. She's looking after Maisie. Right. Okay. So we have got Cosmo's final little clue for you. And then we're going to go and check to see whether there's some aurora. Okay. Let's take a look here. Cosmo's final clue.
Cosmo, lighting up the night on an energy meteorite.
But can you glean where he's been?
Cosmo, where have you been? I'm going to recap on the clues. Okay, so this particular heavenly body is around 4.6 million years old. The temperature of this planet's core is 5,500 degrees Celsius. That's as hot as the sun. And here you go. Here's the one to really throw you. It's the only planet that has never been discovered. Where could Cosmo have been? What's happening? Just came in. Possible aurora tonight, Clifford. Possible aurora. Nothing here at the moment. Not dark enough yet. Well, good luck. Okay, so the heavenly body is around 4.6 million years old. The temperature of this planet's core is 5,500 degrees Celsius, which is as hot as the sun. And it's the only planet that's never been discovered. Where have you been, Cosmo? Come on, we'll let a few other answers come in. What planet might not have ever been officially discovered? Where could it be? Which one could it be? There we go. Thanks, Clifford. We're getting the answers coming in. Cosmo, you've been a lazy bones this month, haven't you? You haven't been anywhere particularly spectacular. He has been to, oh, here's the answers, flooding in. Well done, everybody. Gigi Nix, what a great name. Planet Earth. He's only been to Earth. He's always been to Earth. There we go. Off he goes into the night sky. Go somewhere a bit more exciting next time, please, Cosmo. Ian got it right as well. The Earth. You've won 1 billion Cosmo points. 1 billion. That's a lot. People are going to have to play catch up to catch them. There we go. Earth. So we're all very excited here at Go Stargazing. Krulliwich. Where's Krulliwich? Is that where Cosmo's been, or is that where you're watching from, Clifford? Either which way, I love the name. Cosmo Krulliwich. Maybe that should be his surname. Go Stargazers, we have possibly got a monumental aurora storm above our heads right now. So we're going to sign off and let you get out there and you've got to practice what I preach, which is get out there and go and get the kids out and look up. Please go and look at the sky tonight. Hopefully you have got no clouds and there should be some nice planets twinkling up there. Correction, planets don't twinkle. That's how you tell the difference between a planet and a star. The planets do not twinkle, but there should be some nice planets up there. Get a nice app to help you recognize the constellations. I use one called Star Walk, and I do believe it's free. The Stellarium as well that you can use. Loads of them. Right then, we are going to disappear off from whence we came back into the ether. It's been fabulous having you along. Let's see if we've got any last little comments. Time to get the camera out. Oh, and check out the website at 100hours.online to get involved in the 100 hours challenge, which is taking place in early October. Enjoy, folks. Thank you, Gigi. You do like purple, don't you? You've got a little purple heart there. Where's the aurora visible from? Well, usually it's quite far north, but I do believe it might be coming quite far down, and you might be able to see it if you are quite lower down in the country. So good luck. I'm in Manchester. I'm going to go out. Got a terrible northern horizon. My horizon looks out into the city centre. So unless it's directly overhead, like that big burst that happened in the early summer, was it May? Was it May when everybody all over the UK could see it? No chance for me here. No chance at all. Any time scale? Well, get the app and watch it. The Aurora Watch UK app. You can see there that we've got activity, and you get text alerts from this outfit as well, so you can see. So the time is now. It's time to get out. Look north. Presented by Gordon Burns. Let's have a look. Jasmine has been out, went out, couldn't see anything. Thank you, Bob. That's so kind of you. Right, we're going to go now. We're going to go. I don't like going. It takes me hours to set up this show, and then I'm only on for an hour. I don't like pressing the off button. In fact, I detest it. But wonderful things are happening outside. So we are going to go away now. But you can always watch the reruns. And we've got several episodes of these in the past that you can catch up on YouTube and on Facebook as well. Use the camera on the phone to help to see the colours. I'm from Yorkshire, says Becky, but couldn't see anything. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Oh, hello, Monica. You're joining us. What took you so long? We're about to disappear now. We've been on for an hour. Oh, dear. But you can rewind the show and start it all over again. Great show, Vicky. Enjoy the night sky. Thanks, Mr. Baker. Mwah. One of my most loyalist fans. Oh, Samantha's here. Bye, and thank you. Good night, everybody. It's just been so lovely to have you all on. Don't like pressing this off button, but the off button I must press. Good night, stargazers. You've been really amazing. Good night to you. Love from the Go Stargazing crew. Hey, hang on a minute. I've got a few more comments. Good luck with the Aurora, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye, David. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Kath. You have a great time and enjoy the show. And I'm going to press the off button now. I'll catch you all soon, Go Stargazers. Love you loads. Bye.